everybody can do. Somebody's going to have to roll their sleeves up and decide that these children are not what they look like, but these children are what they're on the inside. So this is why we have trainers, because we've been doing it for 25 years. Effective trainers, school teachers, the military, the Department of Labor. We've done trainings with these, and so on and so, and the list goes on and on. Boys and Girls Club, to cause people to reconnect with their passion for what's true out here, because we have allowed our own self to be fooled by what we see in our children. That's not our children. That's just what they look like right now.
But what I want to say to that is the lack of knowledge of self is affecting us in this room. My greatest challenge when I came home was because my name was Rashidi. You understand what I'm saying? So that's ignorance. That's ignorance on the part of adults' part of mentality, and not actually children. The fact that my name was Rashidi, people assumed I was a Muslim, and I had to remind them, but changing your name is a Christian tradition. Same way Saul became Paul and Simon became Peter. But you are so ignorant of your own history, that's why you do it. And the reason we call each other niggas and bitches and hoes, we are substituting our own humanity for what is being given to us. Right. A stud in your left ear was what was put into the Nubians' ear when they went into the mystery system. A hoop was put in when they became 18. Everything they're doing now is not popular culture. It's our history being cooked over, as you say, and given back.
Sold back as gangsterism.
Right.
Thuggism.
So not just given, sold.
Sold to us.
And I want you brought up something that these guys know.
I'm gonna slow down. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, because we about to get into the bulk of the meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. Taylor's gonna have to go, and I promise the people who I've been talking to that I was gonna try to be positive, but those who talk to me do realize that I am really upset about what goes on in our society. The greatest civilization has ever existed. Sit by and watch kids kill each other like that.
Yes.
Now, that in itself doesn't make sense. Now, the answers are in people like you all. Now, you've driven 30 miles or more to get here. And their city official right here was told about this, wouldn't come. You were told when, last week about this?
Yes.
You're here. There are people that were told 2 weeks ago wouldn't come. The family is changed. If we think that we are going to go out there and make this big change to the family, well, I wish you success. But now as a group of believers, a group of people like you all, who are not looking for anything, but just really want to see something positive happen, it can happen.
Yes, sir.
But we wait on those people who are looking for the opportunities and the cameras and the spotlight. It is not going to happen. So leadership, to me, is the way out of the problems that we're in. I'm going to brag a little bit here. If you pull up a school success, you will see that it never scored below academically acceptable. You will see that it earned some gold performance award. It is hard for a regular campus to get a gold performance award.
That's right.
You look at the person that was a part of it, was at the leadership. But all I did was like when people like Mr. Rashidi showed up, I said, wow, where did he come from? How is this talent just walking around? I said, what do you want to do? Hey, you can do it. Those were the kind of people I look for, people who could lead. We keep dealing with people who are not going anywhere. I'm glad Reverend Green, he'd be cutting me off by now. We keep dealing with the people who really don't want to see society get better. Why don't we just stop and start looking at real leaders? That's all we need to do.
But you make a good
And
point.
it'll grow.
You make a very good one, because when these kids left this program and went back to the school, you had some people who wanted to shut down the referral program. You know why? Because some of their own children didn't bring the homework back, but these kids did. But what Ms. Price had hired was retired teachers,
That's right.
old school,
That's
like
right.
me,
That's right.
who said, you gonna do it. And you're gonna do that, you're gonna sit here all day till you make that D right, but you gonna get it right. And when and I'm serious, Ms. Price didn't have she had a lot of conflict, haters. But the children were going back. The children were graduating. The children were graduating and not going to game.
And you know what? Passion is passion.
Who doesn't like that? You know who doesn't.
That's right. Nobody in my district wants to see him on my campus.
Still
I'm
don't.
sure,
No one.
I'm sure.
But look at the data in this presentation. How many schools you can report that black kids outperform white kids? It happened the year he was on the campus. See, we don't want to face reality. The reality.
Be respectful to their parents, teachers, their elders. How to set the recipe for straight A's. All my martial arts students are on the road. There's no such thing as candid excuses. They have discipline. They're humble. They're sharp. They weren't like that when they first came. But I had to draw something that they were interested in and have a passion to change their mindset. It was a growing process. It's still a process. I want them to